Hello everyone. So today the title of the video is Narcissistic Parents Are Perfect. Well, we know that because they never need to apologize, they never made a mistake. They are perfect. They are in this place of perfection that I call a perfect place of stagnation, rotting. But I was watching a video by Joe, and Joe is Joe Vigil, and Joe is going through a tough time with his mom. And his mom is very sick, and he is at the crossroads. And I highly recommend that you watch his videos. But today I wanted to talk about parents who are not perfect. Parents who are not narcissistic. So what sort of mistake do we make? And when I say we, it's me. So we have gone through our own childhood traumas, and I must say my parents were good, and I'm not a child that come from abusive families or anything like that. Yet we all carry traumas, childhood traumas. So how does this affect us as parents? Well, my opinion is that whatever trauma we went through, it's well engraved in what I call the subconscious list. So there are things that we have in our subconscious, and we will avoid that like a pest, whatever trauma we're talking about. And it could be that with this list, subconscious list, we are going to make our own mistake. We are going to be tilted, let's say, all the way to the other side. For example, my parents sent me to my grandparents, and due to the distance between our farm and the school, so it did cause me a lot of grief, abandonment issues, sadness. So I have that engraved in my list. So perhaps I went all the way, I tilted all the way around. And I became a hook for my children. Watching, making sure we were always together. And that also can cause trouble. That also is a mistake, isn't it? But we are so focused on not making that mistake that we make another. And because we are normal parents and we don't consider ourselves perfect, we talk about that. We communicate our mistake with our children. We say sorry when we need to say sorry, because we don't consider ourselves perfect. Let's say my father was a gambler, a very good person, but a gambler. And so sometime, right winter, for example, there is no money for shoes, for example. And let's say it's summer and you go with your sandals well into winter. So how do I tilt that myself? Well, I may buy myself a $10 shoes, but my children will go with, $70 shoes, for example. So when we focus sometime in all the trauma that we have gone through, and we want to avoid them at any cost, but at the end of the day, we are going our we are going to make our own mistakes, we want it or not. And since we are not perfect parents, or I'm not a perfect parent, you communicate, you talk, you apologize, you explain. And that would make us different from a narcissistic parent. Because as we know, they are perfect and they never, never will apologize. Thank you. Bye for now.